What is up? It's Compound Interest Stock Guy. We're just driving around. So stay tuned. I got some information to talk about what's going on in the markets based on my opinion and a short summary. So stay tuned. This is 4K actually, so I hope you guys like the video content. Share the video with friends and family. Subscribe if you're new. Give me a thumbs up. Do truly appreciate it to help get the content to more people so more people can see my information. I appreciate it. Want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do buy or sell, buy, stone, anything I talk about. Buy or sell after you've done your thorough research, due diligence, and you like the investments you're pursuing, or you've spoken with a financial advisor. That is my due diligence and explanation for you guys. If you're investing in anything. So copper and a lot of the commodities are just been really, really flat. Gold had some movement, but I'd like to see it break out to about around 1800, 1900. And then I want to see silver get on its way too, right? Because a lot of the times the big moves happen when you're trading Forex at about, say, like 1 or 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually when they sometimes really weaken the dollar and they just let it, just get pumped hard. Where XAG USD is the silver for Forex, so it's kind of I'm waiting for my time, But platinum is XBT and things like that. But I just want to see commodities go run, It's just, but who knows, Who really knows? I mean, the market's very in confusion. Greg Manarino thinks he's a little bit concerned about the market going down. He thinks that because it's stuff to do with China, that Trump should just tell China to go, pave sand, hit the sand, beat it. So that's what he thinks, and I kind of agree. Like, you don't need to bend over for China for whatever deal or whatever. Just whatever, get it. But it's complicated. And, I haven't done insane amount of research to understand the whole China developments. So I'm not the type of person that's just going to talk out my ass for like 20 minutes about something I don't really know that too much about. But, I have done a little bit. And, it's good if the economy is moving full steam all around. But we know, like, the economy is slow. I mean, people are going in the shopping a bit more, I guess. But, I think it'd be pretty stupid to be spending a lot of money right now, let's just say. I think there's definitely good assets and good investments to pursue. I like my silver. Uranium should be able to run sometime in the next, 6 months, 12 months, I'm thinking. But there's doubters out there too. So you never know who's right in the big scheme of life. It just, it just don't make sense, If the stock market goes to all-time highs, then there should be commodities going to all-time highs. That just makes sense to me. When commodity prices are suppressed, it just begs the question. But tech just gets so much money funneled into it, it's crazy. I'll switch sides. S&P 500 companies, Apple, Microsoft, they may be in play. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not playing options right now. I have my long dated calls on Budweiser, Freeport McMoran, Tilray, Omicron, AFA. So, it's based on the momentum flooding into the sector, the cannabis sector, come, mid-July, end of July, based on more liquidity, more money printing to try to funnel into the economy to get the economy going full tilt. So we'll see. We're just kind of at we're at a standstill. So the direction hasn't really been decided as far as the market goes. So, I mean, I don't like to see the bond, the U.S. 10-year yield go to, 0.65. That's when I saw it last. I don't like that. That's too low. I'd rather see the bond market going up. That means that people are getting our risk on and they're going into investments. So, yep. Driving in the tunnel. Hard to talk and get your point across. Driving in the tunnel. I wish I had some beats to this. Driving in the tunnel. Okay, we're out of the tunnel. So, all right, let's move forward. The U.S. dollar, it's interesting with the strength of it. It seems to be just on the cusp of either getting really strong or getting really weak. And that kind of plays into the whole S&P 500 as well. I've been trading a demo account and a live account in Forex. So that's what I've been doing with a lot of my time. I'm learning from a really good Forex trader. She learned in the last couple of months. And she's killing it. She's making tons and tons of money. And, I just got to follow in her footsteps. I'm, determined. I'm obviously determined. I've always been a determined person. I know I'm not necessarily the fastest learner in the world, but I'll learn things. So, I took in the time, learn the candlesticks. The Candlestick Bible is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I've been studying candlesticks for over a year, maybe two years, a bit. I'm fascinated with candlesticks. You got the doji, long-legged doji, bullish, engulfing candles. There's all these different. There's like bullish tweezers. A lot of it is kind of it's like opening and closing, and with the candles, right? Because you can be in a 5-minute on a candle, and all of a sudden it's a green candle, and then 20 seconds, 40 seconds later it becomes a red candle. It turns in it changes the green bullish body changes to having a wick and to turning to the body of the red at the bottom. So I mean, if you study candles for investing, I think it's a very useful tool, as well as, there's a lot of different indicators. But, this girl, she basically doesn't use any indicators in Forex. And she's making so much money. And, it begs the question, she uses the price trap and based on support and resistance on currency pairs. And basically, just get 10 pips, 20 pips there, it just adds up, right? Like on a 1.0 lot size on 10 pips, that's $100. So hell, if you do that, 10 times in a night, you just made $1,000, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much what's up with Forex. And she doesn't use indicators, but I don't really think everybody can not use indicators. I mean, I just think she's extremely talented to be able to not use indicators and have the success that she's doing without indicators, because the market moves really fast, and it's nice to have confirmation instead of it's almost like if you don't know, it's like guessing it at times. I mean, you can understand the candlesticks and stuff, but on top of that, there's Elliott waves in trading and investing. So I mean, you gotta have a feel for those things, right? So I think that, I mean, I don't know in the books where it talks about RSI and it talks about commodity channel index, or it talks about MACD, or it talks about those stochastics oscillator, or sometimes they call it the Stoch RSI. I really like the Stoch RSI for trading, to be honest. I mean, I think it tells a great story, especially like when you're trading the currency pairs. I mean, on a 1 hour chart, but I mean, you can do it on anything. I mean, Greg Manarino uses the stochastics on a lot of things, so I think that's a beneficial tool. So, but I mean, I don't I got the 10 MMA when I'm trading currencies, and I haven't been able to kill it yet, but I mean, I'm missing these opportunities, and it's because like my mind's too late. So I just got to be sharper. But basically, I mean, there's like so many opportunities if you watch the 10 MM moving average, and you start to see the stochastic start going down. I mean, you can just short it, and you always have a stop loss to make sure that you don't lose money too bad, right? I mean, there's limits to how much you lost. Without a stop loss in investing or trading, they're really throwing everything out to the wind. I mean, in equities, it can be different at certain times. I mean, yeah, you can get stopped out, right? But there's a lot of good traders that are making their whole living, and they use stop losses all the time. So I think the ability to use a stop loss and getting really good at using the stop loss is going to be an integral part between the people who make a lot of money and lose it, and the people that make a lot of money and they only lose a little bit, and then they make a lot more in life. So that's really what's up. So I mean, pretty much just a gist. I just want to say hey, I haven't been doing a lot of videos. My laptop's broken. I fucked it up, so I got to get it fixed. But I don't really want to get it fixed out here because I don't know which day I'm going to be going back to northern BC. So I got a repair place out of northern BC I would like to deal with. So that's kind of what's up. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And just giving you an update on a lot of things. Giving you psychology on candlesticks. Giving you psychologists in the market. You got it. If you want to be joined on my Discord group, you could join. I mean, I haven't been super active in there, but I post stuff from time to time. And if you guys want to chat with me on there, or you want to chat with me on Twitter, or give me a call on the Discord group, I even if I miss the call, I'll reply and be like, oh, I'll call you back, right? That's how solid of a guy I am, straight up. So anyways, keep coming on your info, listen to my lingo, and shaka, peace, I'm out. And that little jingle, we'll do it again, a little jingle. That's some silver, baby. Because when the world's uncertain, it's nice to have a little bit of certainty in your hand, right? The real money, the certainty. It's the stuff that makes you feel good inside. All right, good night.